Ladies and gents, Welcome back. Another day, another time to play Twilight. The Papuan says. Another day, another excuse to spin around like Link. Woo! How's everybody doing? Baby! Woo, Bucky! Keeping it a buck fitty! Look at him! Oh, shit! It's Bucky! It's Bucky boy! Buck fitty! Buck fitty! Buck fitty! Oh, that's not... I thought that was a massive hole. It wasn't. Oh, I just exercised in the living room and I'm really hot. I jumped around with a reflex ball. Now I am hot. I am hot, hot, hot. Oh, here is my little hand towel. My sweat towel. I need to buy more hand towels. God damn it, my fucking hair. Stupid hair. Stupid dog. Fucking Christ on a cross. Are the Dutch finally gonna root for the Belgians? Never. I support the waffle kissers. Those waffle licking freaks. Win for the OG. It's been 40 degrees consistently for the whole week. I start summer semester tomorrow, but at least I'm torturing myself with Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, y'all. Jesus Christ, 40 degrees. I'm doing pretty good, lovelies. I had dinner with my girlfriend. And even though she came by, I still had some time to do like 40 minutes of reflex ball work and shadow boxing. So that's pretty good. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more when I'm done with stream. So I'll get like an hour-ish in. Shit, where's the last one? Oh, it was there. Ow. I was about to say, come here, boys. Bro shadow boxes his GF. Yeah, we see you, Wily. Yeah, exactly. I give her like one hell of an overhand. So your girlfriend, is she single? What, GF? Scored? Yeah, scored. Scored, boys. We did it. Quest complete. Capture the family and plucked her right off the streets. Now I need to see where I can find an air conditioner. Because they're still relatively scarce. And also, next week there won't be stream because I'll be on holiday. I'll be gone for like a week. Hello, Link the Great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I could order one, but I'd rather pick one up here in town. So we need to have a look for that. I need to pick something up anyway this week. Where are you going? I'm staying in the Netherlands. With a group of friends. Like, we've done this before. With, like, a big group of friends, we all rent one of those big vacation homes. Like, Roompot vakanties, or, like, Landal, or Center Parks, you know, that kind of thing. So, one of those big camping corporation type things, you know. And we'll just rent a massive-ass house. Nice, in the countryside of the Netherlands. I'm not going to say exactly where we're going to, but we're going to Drenthe. We're gonna be in Drenthe, so that's the upper right corner of the country. And we're just gonna hang out with like a group of friends and everything. You know, go swimming, hang out in nature, dinner together, stuff like that. Yeah, with a big friend group. Yeah, it's a pretty fancy house for the week, Andrew. Oh shit, yeah, not just non-stop drinking for a week. Yeah, kinda. Although that was more of a thing we did in the past. Nowadays we still do that, but it's slightly calmer. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab my comb. Because my hair is annoying the shit out of me. Better chat. Always remember to not fight your biggest enemy. Nah, we'll be good. All of this is just one giant code name for getting blitzed. Nah. It's fun, you know, when with a gigantic group of friends, you get like a cool vacation house and you're just chilling there for a week, and it will probably be a decent bit of tomfoolery, but it's not as bad as it used to be, you know, because we're getting old. We're all like late 20s. Hello, Doctor and chat. Happy Monday. Hello, Void. Holy Void. Love the game. Love the Goku profile pic. But he was blind. All of Syria might, he was bound. Ganondorf, everybody. Wait, what? Just watched the latest video, by the way. Oh, Matthew, I hope you enjoyed it. People seem to really like that video. In terms of views, it is still kind of lacking, but when that video had like 4,000 views, people watched the video on average for 62%, which is a lot. And I shouldn't eat and talk at the same time. He too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. But, like, people really like that Lost Temple video. Will Nintendo release a Lost Zelda Dungeons? But it's just kind of lacking in terms of the views department. Although it is growing at a rapid pace at the moment. It's growing by 50 to 100 views an hour, which is pretty good. If it does that for a week, that video will have done really good. Oh, so hot. But, no, I did not see what the leaked price was, though. Been on a Dragon Ball kick lately. As you should, Holy Boy. Dragon Ball Z is great. I love Dragon Ball Z. I've loved Dragon Ball Z for ages. I want a video clickbait 1 million view. Make Link is gay in the video. Nobody famous has done something so taboo. Maybe because they get tomatoes thrown at them. Well, I maybe, like, we'll see down the road if that is required. But we can always go more clickbaity. To purest malice. Interesting. Malice was already used in a long time before Breath of the Wild. But how did he get the Triforce piece of power, though? Still makes no sense. Well, technically, it does make sense. Because what happened is Link opened the door of time with the spiritual stones in Ocarina of Time. Went to the future and then came back. And the moment Zelda put him in, that he came back, was when he had already opened the Sacred Realm. I think that's because that's the furthest back she could go in terms of reversing time and sending back Link back to his childhood and blah blah blah. Like the moment that the Sacred Realm opened, I think the most likely reason why Zelda was only able to send Link back at the end of Ocarina of Time to the opening of the Sacred Realm is because I think she used her powers to send him back. The powers she used, aside from her sage powers in the Ocarina of Time, was also the Triforce Piece of Wisdom. So I think that limited her in terms of time frame. So technically, it's very logical that Ganondorf has the Triforce in this game, because Link also has the Triforce Piece of Courage. Divine, like the Sacred Realm was open, the Triforce was split, you know? No AC for you, Wily. Oh, I would love added Lost Dungeons, as long as they don't change the other original dungeons. Yeah, same. I think bringing back the Light Temple is kind of a must. I'm still very worried with this listing. Yeah, let me check how much it is. OOT remake price. Oh wait, but that's actually really good. Ocarina of Time remake priced at $60. Price may have leaked via retail listing. A retailer listing for the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake on Switch 2 suggests a possible price of $60. Why is anybody pissed about that? Why are people mad? What? Why are people mad about that? Why not my hopes? Why wouldn't it be good for your hopes? I thought everybody was like, oh, I hate it that every game is $70 to $80 or blah, blah, blah. So finally it's 60 and now people are still not happy? What's happening? I'm confused. You're just now trying to figure out it's far too late. Mayor of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. Any new content or just an Unreal 5 engine upscale? We don't even know. It's probably not going to be Unreal 5. Considering GTA is 100 base, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, unless you want like the skimped version, which is $80, yeah. But honestly, the fact that it goes for 60, like, life could be much worse. One in the heavens. Should be able to gather the 3 pieces. You must be prepared for dangerous power resides in those fragments. It is funny though how Nintendo basically did the same thing twice in this game. It's like, oh, the fused shadow, Link to the Twilight, and their magic, and collect the 3 pieces as they corrupt certain beings that they come into contact with. And then they were like, shit, he's got all this fused shadow pieces. What do we now? What is the next MacGuffin? And it's like, of course, the Mirror of Twilight, which does the exact same thing. And like in terms of like dungeons and bosses and such, as the fused shadow. Warp. $60 means they're probably not adding anything new. Who knows, really? You gotta remember, Bethesda also released, and they added nothing new to that, but they released Oblivion for like super cheap. I love it that there was food left over. Yo, 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 Celtic Tiger, motherfucker, motherfucker. This math. Oh, we need to bring $100 to the baby. No, we're gonna bring $100 to the baby. Where's the baby again? And I'm of course talking about the rapper, not the... Like, I'm really happy with the price, but Primo, they're not gonna add new content. We can't be sure of that, but... Regardless, even if they modernize it, and it's just a nice, prettier art style, and they make some extra quality of life improvements that weren't in the 3DS version, of which there are very little, I'll be very honest. But... You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. I'm curious. I don't know, for me, it's just... For me, just not having a 40th anniversary direct for Zelda already has my hopes down for the direct in the series, the direction in the series. So that... I think there's a reason for us to be open at a time like this. No, I don't like to try it. Oh, I need to wait until it's daytime? Oh yeah, there are like a billion of these hellish birds here now. Wait. Okay, and let them freak out. Oh, don't even have to. Transform into human. Hey, Captain Kita. I saw you like a second ago already that you were in chat. Well, sorry for not acknowledging you, my lovely. But we can't see the baby, everybody. We're gonna see the baby in a second. And we're gonna give the baby our money, and then the baby is going to repair bridge. I think if it's gonna be a quote-unquote remake... I was about to say. Okay, now we have enough money for the baby. We ballin', chat! Yeah, the Malomar dance. We gotta feed the baby the money. Everybody is so stupid. Why is... I want it to be a day. I guess we're gonna buy bombs. I want to stock up on certain things, and I want to... My entire bomb repertoire back in order. I'm currently also working on like a video about the elemental arrows and stuff. Just a like, not super elaborate thing, but like a little thing about all the arrow types. Some theorizing, some lore. Some history, you know, the types of arrows that are used in the franchise. But I still really want to do a video on living bombs. That's also a video about a Zelda video that's high on my list of doing. Talking about stuff like this and this. Like, why do these creatures exist? How does this work? Why are there so many creatures in The Legend of Zelda which are just living explosives? No, just fill the bag. I don't care, bro. I'm rich as fuck. I'm balling like Bill, baby! Stream is happening, Emmy. I got distracted by Pokemon with Pokemon Zaza. I don't even know that Pokemon. Is that the one about weed? Ah, yeah. Pokemon Cadbury Kush. That's my favorite. Ah. Pokemon and the Legend of OG Kush. It's my favorite. The Legend of Zelda, the quest for the Za. It deserved that. Ah, take an ibuprofen. Ooh, baby. ibuprofen. Sick. Yeah, what is like the first place we need to go to? I think it's like the... I think I need to talk to the Resistance. A little ash on that OG Kush. I wish you could steal something important early in the game that costs but a load from the shop, like you could in Link's Awakening. That was either 500 or 999, I can't remember. Honestly, it would be more fun if you could do evil things in these games, but you cannot. Because they're lame. We'll go to the Resistance, talk to them for a hot second, and then later go to the baby. Yeah, like even the save file would be called Thief if you did that. But Link's Awakening is a strange game in general. Yeah, and he instantly zaps you. He like lightnings you to death. Oh my god, thank you for the letter. Bye, running sandal man. What does the letter say? Rare item in stock. Bucky, there are some folks I want you to meet, so come to the... okay. Yeah, we're gonna hang out with the Resistance peeps. See what they say, and then later on we're gonna give the baby all the money that we have. Because I want the baby to have the shop, because, like, for the baby to have the shop is great. Also, because of the fact that I now have cheats. I always thought it was so fun as a kid when I was younger to like run around as Wolf Link and scare all these guys. Never use bombings in the game. They're basically like bomb chews. They just dash forward. Did the name of the save file change to Thief also? Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, it does. What does this man say? Go through the back road to the western thoroughfare. There's a way out, though I don't know if you can go through right now. Got all that? Well, you should be able to get... No, you should be able to get through here. But which gate is closed again? I can't remember. Like the bridge that is broken. Yeah, scaring the town folk is great. I love doing that. Such a silly game this is. Until it ain't. Mm. One second. I still don't understand all the people who criticize Twilight Princess for being too dark and edgy. I don't think it's that bad. Aha. Yeah, alright. Bucky, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything interesting at Arbiter's grounds that the sages once served the royal family and actually were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda? The accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. Yeah, here. According to legend, Hyrule was made by the Hylians, who, as we all know, are the closest race to the gods. But also according to legend, long ago there was a race even closer to the gods, and some say these creatures made the Hylians. This was completely ignored in subsequent games. That is the thing that surprised... And I really hope that we go in a similar direction with the Zonai. Because I don't really like the Zonai that much. I don't find them that interesting. But I really hope they go into an Aku region, as in, this shit was said, and then it's like, who gives a shit? And then they just ignore it, you know? When they created the people of Hylia, they simultaneously created a new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe that this race lives there still, somewhere in the great sky. Yeah, we're gonna go to a shy, basically. We're gonna... Eastern Bridge doesn't exist. 1,000 rupees. And the southern path is blocked by rocks. Hot spring water to Gorons. Can you blow up those rocks? Let me check. I think people just automatically assume edgy is bad. When, if done well, it ends up with some real cool shit, i.e. TP or the Shadowed Hedgehog. Well, I don't know if Shadow the Hedgehog is necessarily a great example of doing edgy shit really well. Because we're not going to act like the Shadow the Hedgehog game had that great reviews. But... I would say that Twilight Princess has a pretty good way of doing it. Someone else said it finally... I'm not that into the Zonai either. Yeah, I don't find the Zonai that interesting. I kind of find... Like, the Zonai were kind of... Well, we kind of did this ourselves, I'll be very honest. Like, the Zelda community and us Zelda tubers really hyped up the Zonai as something really sick and cool and crazy and blah, 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 blah. And then it just turned out to be... like sky goats who are both incredibly powerful and insanely wise, but also incredibly weak and very naive at the same time. It is such a miracle. It is crazy how much of a contradiction the Zonai are at times. It's like, oh my god, these are like the highest divine beings with artifacts that we don't know and knowledge and like straight up a real third eye. And then it's like, but sir, Ganondorf is scary. And it's like, don't worry, my child. Turns back, immediately gets owned and killed, you know, like, just fucks up horribly. I found that so cringe about Tears of the Kingdom, that that's like, we are the Zonai, we are powerful, wise, smart, blah, 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 blah. And then they're clearly told Ganondorf is a threat. They're clearly told Ganondorf is a threat. They even mentioned themselves that Ganondorf is a threat, and they're keeping an eye on him. But they do the dumbest shit over and over. No, let him stay in the capital. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Genius. I hate the Zonai so much. They're so fucking annoying. I don't like them. They're like some godly divine beings that are literally the biggest idiots on the planet at the same time. And also immediately get owned in 6 seconds, you know? Same with Sonya. I don't know, it's all just very cringe. I find the Zonai very cringe. Hey, it's Dave. We're gonna go, the baby! Ah, the C and Sony for consumer friendly. Yeah, it's such a shame that they're not gonna do physical copies anymore. It's such bullshit. But then you should, in my opinion, then you should have the right to own the software. Distributing the software, like the files, is still illegal. To an extent. But again, like, Nintendo already kind of solved this issue. I don't know why. I hope Sony makes a similar solution. But then you at least need to be able to own the software, like, outright as well. And that's a bit hard. Because at least with Nintendo consoles, you can just, like... People can borrow your games. Even your digital games can be borrowed from console to console, you know? Maybe the Zonai are more like Greek gods. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a better way of putting it. Makes it more fun, Leonard. But I like Supreme Kais, so maybe that's an insult. Zonai are the Glyn Supreme Kais. The Supreme Kais are also kind of idiots, yeah. Kind of dum-dums. Yeah, no, that's the joke. As in, there's no C in Sony for consumer, right? Those corrupt price gouging shops in Castletown are officially on notice. Soon they will rue. Rue. What is rue? I don't even know that word. Rue. To feel bitter, regret, sorrow, or remorse about an event or decision. Rue. No, that's a word I've never heard in English. I've never used that word myself. And I rarely come across words that I don't know. Okay, we're gonna deposit 8 towards this. Mallow is my sleep paralysis demon. I love how they were able to create such a weird demonic child. I should make a video about Mallow. That would be fun. I could make a really intense thumbnail with her in the center of the image. And I could call it like Mallow, the demon child. Yeah, let's do Mallow the Demon Child as a video. That could just be a fun video. Maybe I'll find some interesting stuff or interesting connections that can be made, and otherwise it's just kind of for the lols. Because it's kind of amazing how Nintendo was able to create an utterly terrifying monster out of her. Even though she never does anything bad, truly, but she is very intimidating and very stone cold stoic. Yeah, I also expect that Malin has more going on than, she's got it going on, as they would say. Okay, let's go here. I would not hesitate to drop kick Mallow. Yeah, but that's where you go in, that's where you make a mistake. She'll just look at you with an ice cold stoic gaze, and you'll be frozen in your tracks. Oh, I love how the Zora also don't care that I'm like a beast. Yo. Whoa, I cannot remember this detail about the Zora in this game. Why do they radiate and glow like they're like covered in fish oil? I mean, it makes sense to an extent, but it's kind of weird. I've never... Hey, you don't do that! Why do you do that? Why don't you do that? What? Is it only that one that is like... Oh no, that one has it as well. Oh, it's just a lighting engine issue. I can see what's happening. Yeah, it's a lighting engine issue. Yeah, see? From here? From a distance they do it, but as soon as you're close they don't. They turned the Zora's gay? Oh yeah, he's behind here. I forgot about that. There is one spot here where you can transform. I remember that. Yeah, I was about to say. Hola! I heard that the mountain beast has been frequently out of the village. The beast never come to the village before. I wonder what brings him. Reekfished. As you can see, the empty thrones, we lost our village's leader, and now I fear our people are in danger of losing their way. Now I think it might be what happened to the prince, I feel so. Okay. What are you doing? It's crazy how they're glowing like they have a star in Mario Kart, but... Zan put chemicals in the water. Ah, yes, they became gay frog. Also, hey Jojo. Dr. W, the God Doctor, absolutely prioritized, welcome! I have the Wolf Link amiibo. Ooh. I seriously, I do not own a single amiibo. No thanks, appreciate it, but no thanks. Also, the way Link swims in this game, that's kind of how I swim a lot of the times as well, because it's pretty comfortable actually to swim like this. Very little resistance. Gotta love how they're keeping the Zora's Domain masterpiece theme. Yeah, well, like, perfection once you've reached it, you know? How about the packs of Nick chips they have? Yeah, much cheaper solution if you don't care about collecting the statues. Do you have a vacation in Zora's? Do you want to have a Yeah, I want to go to Zora's Domain. Bucky. It is I. I swear to God, her haircut is crazy. Mm-hmm. The beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's Domain. I was curious, so I came and waited. And as they said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. Photograph of Link's mom, you know. Apparently this thing has been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate it further, but I can't even see the path through the blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. Yo, can I look at that picture? No effect. You can't even look at the drawing? That is so stupid. I don't like that. The sketch turned out pretty good though, yeah? Tell you what, you can have it, but still. I wonder what his place has to, what his thing has to steal fish in the first place. I've never seen anything like it. It was huge and it had a really distinct smell. If you go into this blizzard without a plan, you'll get lost. And that'll only lead to disaster, trust me. The only clue we have right now are the stories of the Zoras and my sketch. It is not much, I know. I don't know why I'm voicing this person as a combination between... Well, the Krabby Pat... It's a combination of... The voice I just did was a combination between either, like, Snake from Metal Gear Solid, a character in a Junji Ito manga novel, or Plankton from SpongeBob. It was a combination of the three. Sometimes it was more like Solid Snake. And then other times it was more like a Junji Ito character who was weird. And then it was the Krabby Patty secret formula. That was a real roller coaster in terms of voicing. The Krabby Patty. Yeah, also the SpongeBob narrator. Yeah. And then SpongeBob went in for a real fight. It's also a bit, yeah, it's also the SpongeBob narrator. There's a rumor going around. Yeah, I need to get the golden earring. Or whatever the fuck. Yo! The Beast of Snow Peak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Yeah, I need to go to... Wily doing Plankton, Snake, and a Junji Ito character was not on my bingo card. I know, right? It's mostly the twang at the end that makes it a Junji Ito character. Because it's like unsettling weird, you know? Some of the sentences were ended in a way that makes it unsettling, in a way. Wart. Oh yeah. Ah, back to the baby. Oh, the baby is in the house. Everybody, it's the baby. Hey, everybody, you know what time it is? Time to eat mozzarella. Mozzarella. Oppai. Mozzarella. A little bit of olive oil on the mozzarella. Mozzarella. Salt. Mozzarella. A little bit of mozzarella, everybody. It certainly is, Holy Void. And it has a lot of protein, which is the thing I need. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a full body again. Absolutely destroy my body. Because when I'm on vacation I probably can't go to the gym. Although I'll probably be exercising during my vacation as well. Maybe they actually have a gym. That would be sick if they have a gym there. I don't know if that vacation park has a gym. Should figure it out. Quickly, Link, quickly. You're still here, right? Yeah. The Beast Man of the Snowy Mountain. Yeah, I love how he calls it a Beast Man as well. It's just Yeto and Yeta. And they're actually really adorable in this game. About to do some full body. Hell yeah, brother. Feeds on valuable types of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishermen cannot catch one. Oh, and there I got the coral earring. It's made of precious coral from Zora domains in the shape of a fish hook. It is lovely. I cannot imagine how fucked it would be to get a fish off that hook. As I look at you, I get some sense for my water wanted and what I should be doing now. An adult. Perfect. Okay. And bop. Cool. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna get ourselves a fish. Fishy! Oh, my nose is so itchy. Why? Oh, nice bits of mozzarella. Where's Mods? Where is he when you need him? Mm. Why is my nose so itchy? It is so annoying. Can you stop yawning, you dumb bit? Alright, full body time. May or may not be back. Peace, y'all. Good luck, Matthew. Good lad. Whoop. Almost landed on top of him. You saw that? Wait, isn't there like a Goron down here? I don't have underwater bombs. That kind of sucks. We get the reek fish first. They should be around here. Yeah, I can already see them. No, we're first gonna do that. Fishing rod plus earring. No. Like, grab it for real. The Goron was higher. Well, as in the throne room. Fight it for real? Yes, thank you. I wish you could do more with fish in this game. It'd be great if you could actually get like food or other stuff from it. It's kind of a shame that fishing is not a thing in Breath of the Wild. Cool, let's get the other one. Let's get the bomb. I wish you could catch a fish. You can. In real life. Do it. Shane, do it. You know you want to do it. Fucking. All right. The fish never give consent. Who says that you need it? You are a naughty boy regardless. Where's Wily going? I'm gonna get bombs. I want to see the underwater Goron. I got the smell of the fish, so now I can just go where I need to be. But I want to see the Goron. Oh shit, no, I need to sell my shit first. Oh my god, everybody, we got the funny number! The old funny number. Bye, funny number. Although nowadays that's not the funny number anymore. Funny number is 67, not 69. Everybody know. Wily is boomer. 69 mean nothing to Gen Z anymore. Because from what I've seen from the data, Gen Z and Alpha is not having sex with anybody at the moment. So I wonder how many of them actually know what 69 means. Warp. Oh my god, the date is 6-7. Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh. Yeah, we got here. Boomer, Sussy Wiley, you are a Gen Z. Yes, but I am late Gen Z. I am Gen Z in the best way imaginable. I know what a floppy disk is. I know what a cassette is. I know how Windows 95 is. I'm like on the edge. But it's mostly Gen Alpha, apparently. Their dating lives really suck, apparently. Was it this rock or one of the other ones? I love how it's like kind of confirmed now in this game that Gorons can just swim, they just don't do it. Let me give you a token of my appreciation, brother. Yes. Wait, do I have 2 bomb bags now? Or yeah, I have 2 bomb bags. I forgot about that. This game has 2 bomb bags. Which is actually kind of great. Please still blow up rock. That was not worth it. There was a Goron hiding inside? Whoa, what a strong life force those Gorons have. You got to respect it. It's hard to stay angry at them for long. Were you angry at them then? $10. There's $10 there. Again, we need to collect money, everybody. We need to feed the machine called Malon. Mallow, what was his name again? The evil demon child. We need to feed him with money. One of the four pillars of the Eiffel Tower that represents greed. The 4 pillars of the Eiffel Tower represent like greed, jealousy, negligence, and money. Just money. Fucking break. Why is my nose so itchy? It is so fucking annoying how itchy my nose is. I'm going to tear everybody to shreds. Stop itching so much. It is so annoying. It never ends. Yeah, the Gorons in this game are like crazy for some reason. $1 billion does not need $1 billion. Malon was Boss Baby before Boss Baby. You can get a third one if you pass the boat minigame. Yeah, but the minigames in this game are not that great. Brr. Ah, there it is. Missed me with that beat. Later, boys. You sound like me when my nose itches me at night while I'm trying to sleep. Oh, I've had that recently so much. My just like random itches while I'm trying to sleep. It is the most annoying thing ever. But my nose is really itchy for some reason. Is Mallow actually a boy or a girl? That is a great question. Mallow is the son of Jaggle and Pergy and the brother of Tallow. So this small little child is actually the oldest out of everybody, I think. Yeah. So, the more you know. Mallow is neither. Mallow is a capitalist. God bless. Somebody has to do it. Otherwise, you end up in those failed Soviet commie states. AKA life sucks. Uh-oh! Another demon child! Ow. My favorite capitalist demon baby. What do you even drop? Do you just like explode like a normal enemy? Yeah, you do. So Mallow actually has an everlasting baby face. Yeah, because he's older than all the other children, basically. Or one of the oldest, at least. No, you should have fallen. Mallow is a full-blown capitalist. He'll be the wealthiest person in Hyrule Kingdom when he grows up. Yes. I want a TP sequel where we see adult Mallow and he still have the same face. Yeah, but just like slightly taller, you know. I think I'm missing a bit. Yeah, that's the last bit I missed. So whip, whoop, 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 whoop. No? Come on! Why not? Wait, do I need to lengthen that piece? Nope. Bottom at the end also. Aha, yeah, that's the last piece I missed. Shit, fuck. That was a horrible rendition. Come on! Jesus. Finally. Oh! Hey, Badoon! What a pain to watch, because Wily just instantly forgets the notes. Yeah, I just kind of YOLO it. I just usually go like, and then I see the blue bits, and I'm like, alright. I don't even know which song this is. I can't remember this song at all. Like, God knows what this song is. I don't even know all the songs, I'll be honest. Like, as in what they are. A lot of people are like, ah, that's that song. It's like, it doesn't sound like that at all. But yes, sure, this is the Spirit Temple track. I don't hear it, but you do you. And I have that with probably at least half of these tracks. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's the Song of Healing. It's like, yeah, I hear that one, you know. But there are so many in this game, so many of these Howling Stone tracks where everybody's like, oh, that's of course, that's that one. And it's like, I have no idea. I don't hear it. I don't hear that song. I don't know why. I don't know how, what is it, Leonard? You just need to get back the muscle memory. No, I'm just an idiot. It's less complex. Gonna blow this up. Nope, I need the ball and chain for that. Ow! Oh, I need to take that armor off real quick. Never knew there was leaves up there. Get out of here. Get out of here! This twash. Boop, 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 boop. Go up, 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 up. Uh-oh, big bat. Oh, you can see the big hands of Yeti Man. Oh, here he is. Yet no. Come on then, I'll kill all y'all. I first gotta kill all y'all, apparently. I had a question if, I have a question of Deshane. Which Zelda character? A question of Deshane? Is that... Oh, you're just being annoying over there. Get out of here. Anyone else? Nope. Really? Like, I think truly my only criticisms for Twilight Princess, now that I'm playing it again for the so many at the time, is Some of the Twilight sections could have been a bit shorter and more streamlined, but in general, it's not bad. Everybody was like, oh, the intro is too long. It's like, you just don't like world building or characters or story or anything. I find that a weird criticism that I do not share. But I think my biggest criticism for Twilight Princess is that every time the Shadow Beasts show up and you need to fight for a new warp portal, that the encounter is too boring. It's always the same. I think that's the only thing they should have changed about this game so far. Like, now that I'm playing it again for the millionth time, that's the only thing that's like, that's a bit like creatively boring and kind of repetitive, etc., etc. Can we all appreciate our goat Condi, the Yeti from Echoes of Wisdom, though? Best Yeti in the series, such a sweetheart. No. These rock more. Just a human. I see humans not often, Why human come to snows? You on spiritual journey? You look for true self? Yes, I am. You look for a long time. That was joke. Yeti's joke too. I love these battles. It's just so perfect for the Twilight aesthetic. Yeah, but like, they're not very interesting is my problem, Holy Void. Those Shadow Beasts are always the same. You only encounter them in those settings. They are always the same. I never get damaged really by them unless I allow them to. Like, for example, when I was readying the spin. It's just, those encounters are just kind of too samey, boring, not challenging, not interesting. I think they could have done more with it. I found shiny mirror piece. Some mirror you look for, huh? You come to house and see yourself. I caught fish, I make you hot meal at least. You slide, okay? Do like me. I also love this shit, by the way. What about the Lake Bed Temple? Fine. No, unless you unless you completely redesign the dungeon, you know. But Lake Bed is fine. Could be worse. It's still not super fantastic, but it's just that those Twilight battles, you know, for the portals are like, you could, with very minimal effort, you could make them a lot more interesting. Because they're not very interesting in terms of a combat challenge, and those Twilight monsters never really attack or are stronger or interesting. Like, the only thing they can do is they look menacing and they can do like, rah. But that's it. I don't know, it's so underwhelming. They're like, these are the monsters that killed the Hylian army and took over the Very boring. Very boring. And the alternate version, which has like the round faceplate mask or whatever, is never used. And another thing that I find kind of disappointing, because it's implied in this game that because Midna does the same, she puts like the shield, that Link shield, like the Ordon shield, on her face. Why don't those monsters use that face shield to block attacks? For example, you start striking them, that they will kind of stick their neck out with it, like the shield, and you would like strike, and you would like, ding! And that they then try to like grab you and then, for example, like squeeze the life out of you or throw you. Like, make it more interesting. The battles are just too boring. They're just way too boring. They don't do anything. They're literally boring cannon fodder, those Twilight monsters. I should say I like the concept of the Twilight stopping you and spawning to kill you, but I agree the execution of it should be better. Yeah, 100%. They could have done a whole lot more with it. But the only thing they do with it is that they take one of those Twilight Shadow Beasts and they put it further away or in a more separate piece, which is just, and you're there, and then you just kill that guy, and then you walk to the other two. You do like the spin attack, and that's it. It's just very boring. I should maybe do a video on that. That could be a fun little video to talk about. Twilight Monster Inc. Because in its current state, it is kind of boring. And I think they could have done a lot more interesting stuff with it. Oh, I love this. Okay, let me get on the ledge. No, the tenor! No, the buck! Oh my god! Whoops. Don't mind me, chat. Ow. Here we go again. Leave me alone, all y'all. Shit, let me get over this hill. I don't have speed. Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! No, shit, I couldn't get the last one. Such a shame. Wait! 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 Where's the shortcut again? I can't remember how the shortcut goes. I need to... Ow! Ow! I think I had to go to the right there to get the shortcut. It's been a while since I've done this. But I know in order to beat Yetta, you need to use the shortcut, or it's literally impossible. She's pretty fast. I've done this minigame so often, you don't even want to know. I had like an insane time on my like personal save. At least one that was like much faster than Yetta's, you know. I would love a fun video, and yeah, I love the snowboarding too. Very fun, felt like the old snowboarding games, lol. Yeah, it really does. Even though it's just a small little thing. But yeah, that would be a fun video to do. I'm currently working on like, because like I said in like previous streams, while the videos at the moment on the channel look really good, and they're really good, the time per video is just too high, and the cost per video is just too high. Especially if I look at other YouTubers and what they're doing, from a Zeltec to a Hyrule Gamer to a Nintendo Land to a Commonwealth Realm to a yada yada yada. All of them edit their videos themselves. The editing is a lot faster and simpler. Like Hyrule Gamer probably edits his videos in 4 hours. Zeltec, not that far off either. Meanwhile, Kotlol, my editor, takes 15 hours on a video. So I want to make more videos and just simplify the whole video creation process a bit more. So I can output more and I can just edit it myself. And keep the editing a little bit more basic and less effect heavy and craziness. Which does look very good, don't get me wrong. But like videos I'm working on right now are like ranking the companions in Zelda. A video about the elemental arrows. A video about which Mario enemies are the most edible. Who owned the mansion before the Yeti moved in? I think that video has already been done. I could do my own take. But I know somebody else already did that video. I can't remember who it was. It was either Hyrule Game or Celtic. Also, hello, Pretzel. Leg feels weird from injection, but otherwise somewhat okay. Grinding out stuff in Pokemon Zaza. Pokemon Zaza. I kind of like this temple, but I also oh, get that out of here. I kind of like this temple, but also not. Because this temple is... Which isn't necessarily bad, it's just not my cup of tea. This temple is a bit of a Metroidvania-esque, you know? It's like very much go from A to B to C, and then you figure out you can do something new in C, because you got an item in B, and then, you know, that kind of shit. It's very backtrack heavy, which is not really my type of thing. Because I just get lost and confused too often, you know? Because I'm an idiot. Give me 1 second, everybody. Closed. A little bit more lemonade, chat. Oi, it's lemonade. Oh, itadakimasu. I believe Hyrule Gamer did do a video on it, but it was 6 years ago. Zelda 2, but it's forever, so a fresh take from your perspective would be good. Yeah, what I will do is I'll look into it and like look into it quickly to like get a 2 cents, like what kind of direction is this going in, blah blah blah. So like kind of I'll write probably a small little synopsis. And then I'll see what everybody else has done with it. And if it's just exactly the same as their take, and I don't really have a new or interesting take, or even a different take, just a different take, then probably not, you know? But if I have a new interesting take on it, I'll probably make a video on that. But I have a lot of video ideas here. Oh, I'll make it small because that's easier to read. Ranking Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild powers. Explaining all the gods in Zelda. The terrifying mysteries of Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild. Just mini theories. What makes a transformation mask a transformation mask? Source of magic in Zelda music. Ranking each Majora's Mask quest best to worst. Explaining all magic. Top 5 biggest baddies. Kind of a meme video. About the tallest people, basically. All the mountains used to be Gorons. Explain why mountains move. Gorons eat them to grow, blah, blah. This is all like the same stuff. We have cut content in Ocarina of Time. I got one more video on that coming as well. Like some cut content in terms of combat that could be coming to the new game. Different race Ganondorf. Why is Ganondorf always a Gerudo? Can he be somebody else? Versus video, just in general, somebody asked for it. Poe's Soul Guy in Twilight Princess. Which Zelda game has the best farm? Like, this is kind of like a vibe video more than, like, lore or theory. This is just, like, vibe check. Ranking which Zelda enemies / characters you could beat. Malon, the Demon Child. Twilight Monster encounters could be better. Snow Peak Mansion history. Why do you get lost in the Lost Woods? Who made the Fairy Fountain? The Tetra Force. Weird Goron enemies in Majora's Mask that look like Proto-Gorons. Why the Sheikah Towers in Tech are gone. Who's the Bargainer? Statue. The story behind the spectral figures in Tears of the Kingdom. Dark origin behind stealth enemies in general. Where did the light spirits go? I have a lot. And I also just want to do more Mario video stuff again. And maybe some Pokemon. Because I like, in general... You had me at all the gods in Zelda. Yeah, just a video talking about all the gods in Zelda. Like, who are they? Not necessarily... And, like, a little bit of theorizing. But just mostly lore. Like, who the fuck are they? Like, all of them. We cover all of them. Literally all of them. Can you put who is Ganon's parents? Yes, sure. Again, any suggestions you bring in stream, I can just put them on the list. We already added 2 this stream. That's also why I like streaming... Because I sometimes get really good ideas from y'all. Gambling. Who's gambling? Ever played any Metroidvanias? If so, what's your favorite? No, I'm not really a Metroidvania person. I don't really like the backtracking. I get confused a lot and frustrated with it. It's not really my thing. I've tried to play Metroid. Not Metro. I love Metro. But I've tried to play Metroid, and it's not really my thing. But, yeah, no, I just need to have a lot of video topics as well, because I want to make a lot more videos. Because if I simplify the video process and edit it myself, I can probably release 3 videos a week. Maybe 4. I can make a lot of videos, because I just make it a lot less of a headache. Because at the moment, I'm like I'm gonna write the whole script by hand, and I'm very meticulous about it, and then I do the voiceovering, and he does the thing, and he does the editing. Like, at the moment, every video takes like, it takes me around 8 to 10 hours, and it takes my editor 10 to 15 hours. Some videos even more towards 20 hours to edit it. But if I'm going to do it all myself by hand, I'm going to simplify it massively. It's going to be like 8 hours for a video of 15 minutes. So I can probably do 3 to 4 videos a week. So I want to make a lot of stuff. Which is kind of fun, because I can just, like, in terms of having a very rigid script that I wrote by hand, that it's very rigid and very controlled in the editing, I can do a lot more improvised and freeform and flowy and less restrictive and less overly, like, boarded off, you know, boxed in. There's one creator I follow who uploads a video every single day. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I'll be able to do that, because I think I'll just get creatively burned out on like a video a day. But at like 3 or 4 videos a week will work really well. Oh, Reddit reading videos don't require any work, Pretzel. I can guarantee you, depending on how long the video is, like, he did that probably in like 4 hours. It's mostly looking up the Reddit stories you want to cover and then voiceovering it, and then just like a little bit of footage. That's not too much work. And nowadays what I've noticed on YouTube is just that, like, a video can also, you cannot make videos that cost 30 hours or 25 hours or 20 hours to make. Unless you're a really big established YouTuber with a massive audience. But like, for most people, that's just not going to work, because then you put a lot of time and effort into a video, and if it flops or doesn't do that well, you would have just lost a lot of money and time, you know? So it just doesn't really make sense anymore to make videos that require so much editing and time and everything. Even though my video editor does a really good job at editing the videos, it needs to be simpler. I need to be able to make a whole video in like 6 to 8 hours. Not like 3 times that. Oh wait, let me just fill this. Edison, the Sing guy in Tears of the Kingdom, is secretly a god since he can teleport all over Hyrule in mere seconds to stalk Link. Who's Edison again? Let me see. Oh yeah, him. Edison, the teleporting sky god. That is a massive amount of time. Yes, it is. If you like examples of videos that took that long, you know, like the video we uploaded this weekend, you know, will Nintendo release the Lost Zelda dungeons? That video probably didn't. That video took less time, but still, it took my video editor probably 10 hours to edit the whole thing, somewhere around that ballpark, and probably for me to write and voice that, probably, like, that video still took like bare minimum 15 hours. Probably 15 to 18 hours for that video. It's 12 minutes. Zelda's Darkest Creations took more effort. That probably took like 22 hours in total. Like my time and my editor's time. like 7 hours on my end or something, like 15 hours on his end for editing, maybe 14. The video we did about like how often is the Triforce actually used, which we uploaded in May, like a month back, 2 months back. No, month back. You know, with Link and Ganondorf go for the Triforce, that thumbnail. That video probably took like 25 hours. Like 20 hours for my editor to edit that, and probably... Well, like 19 hours for him to edit that, probably. And it took for me, because I was very specific about like certain things, it probably took me like bare minimum 8 hours. To write, voice, find the music, everything. So videos just need to cost less time. No, Pretzel. It takes him around 1 hour per minute. I recently asked him, again, how much it takes time. Oh, you mean... Oh, you're talking about the Reddit guy. His videos tend to be anywhere from half to a full hour. Yeah, then it takes longer. About 8 hours per video. Oh, that's actually pretty good. For half an hour to an hour, that's really good. That's kind of where I need to go as well. I need my 15-minute videos, you know. I need to spend a maximum of 4 hours on that 15-minute video to edit it. And then just voicing and cutting the voiceover. Then I can make a video in like 6-7 hours. If I can make a video in 8 hours, a 15-minute video in 8 hours, we're doing really good. If I can make a 20-minute video in 8 hours and I upload 3 of those a week, that would be great. That'd be a real goal to hit. But it's just normal soup, right? It's kind of garbo at the moment. Yeah, no, I already put 2 and 2 together, Pretzel. I already thought you were probably talking about. But like my editor takes like an hour per minute of footage. I think if I would put my editor in like overdrive and like whip him to be as fast as he humanly could, not that that would be good for him, you know, obviously. He could probably do like a minute of footage in 45, you know? So then like a 10-hour, like a 15-hour video would still cost him, well, 15 times 45, something like that. So that's 10 times is 4.5, 6 1/4. Let's round the quarter up. Yeah, it would still take him like nah, that doesn't really make sense. I'm doing the math wrong here. 45 times 15. 60. Yeah, that would still take him, like, I think Dio could edit a 15-minute video in 11 hours if I fucking whip him to death. But I'm not gonna do that, obviously. I already told him that I'm gonna do more editing myself. I'm gonna ask him to do some stuff if I need him, like little things that I can't really do. No, we're not gonna whip Kotlol. We're not gonna whip Kotlol. We're not gonna force him to be fast. Or he gets the boot. He just gets the boot. It sucks, but it just doesn't make sense in this YouTube economy. I never saw that that these are like rupees. Hello, you say, Iggy. Roses are red. Violets are blue. What if he likes it though? Nah. I think I'll traumatize that man. Wait, I'm being an idiot. Watch this. Watch this, chat. Wily's just gonna solve this puzzle in one go. Whoop. Click.
Go to end.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the music here is good. What do y'all think of that motherfucker's match between Australia and Egypt? You should! Mega Man is a great game. Even though they don't really make Mega Man anymore. Very random, but does anyone know anything about woodwork? My mom's B-day is at the end of the month, and I'm thinking making a little statue out of wood for her, but I've never done anything like it. You know what you could start off with, Shane? It's a very easy, it's probably the easiest way you can ever get into woodworking, and it's wood whittling. AKA you take a big piece of wood and you take a knife and you like carve by hand. Very low entry. And then you just need to sand it, like use sanding paper with increasing grit. So higher levels of grit to give it a finer and finer sand. This way you can also edge the, like make the corners nice and round. And then you just need to get linseed oil. You can just get this at like the hardware store. Linseed oil is a great oil to work with for preserving wood. But as Emmy already said, woodworking is not necessarily easy. Working with wood is, I wouldn't call it unforgiving, but it certainly is a material where as soon as it's off, as soon as you've gotten rid of that bit of wood, it is gone. I hate these things. I don't have a key. I do have a key. What's your favorite Zelda song? My favorite is Song of Storms. I think Song of Healing is my favorite. I should rank those as well, my favorite Zelda songs. Ow. Break. Open sashimi! Aha, the chest with Ordon's goat cheese. What is this insignia? Oh my god. Conclusion of the theory. Who used to be in Snow Peak Ruins? It was the Umbrella Corporation. Uh-oh! It is two icy men. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow, ow, could you stop? Idiot. My favorite from this game I've ever heard is Midnight's Lament is everybody's favorite, I'm not gonna lie. Two icy men sounds like a sitcom. Two icy men. George, why did you tell Sarah that I didn't like her? Because you are a cunt. Welcome back to the Cartoon Network. Welcome back to Comedy Central. Two icy men like two broke girls. I absolutely fucking despise that show, Guyor. Holy shit. I have seen probably 3 episodes of two broke girls on like Comedy Central. And I absolutely despised every second of it. It is so not funny and cliche annoying. It really is like the worst. Like those two, like the characters in that show are also so incredibly unlikable and not funny. It is so bad. Two Broke Girls is like the worst stuff I've seen in so long. It is so bad. It is so not funny and so aggravating almost to watch. Where do I need to go to? I have Claw Shot, right? Yeah, I do. I think I'll just need to... Whoop. My dad is watching the entirety of Two Broke Girls, and I've never heard him laugh. Yeah, what is the point? Why is he watching it then? I haven't watched it, Dr.Wily. Do not, Guyor. My teacher put on the World Cup. Ah, not bad, you say. Like, could be worse. But no, Two Broke Girls is like, oh, it's the worst. It's so bad. Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? I love how he just pushes it out of you. Let me first have the simple soup. Goat soup. A little bit of goat soup. I love the fact that you can get soup here forever after this as well. Like the superb soup, which is like crazy. Also this cleaver. My lord. What's your favorite comedy? If I would have to say like stuff that I actually like in terms of modern comedy stuff, quote unquote modern, obvi. I've never heard of Ghost Stories. What is Ghost Stories? Is that the wait, I hope you're not talking about like the show I think you're talking about and like the American reboot, which is vastly superior to the original English one. Like as in BBC original. Or are you talking about like, but that's like an anime horror. I don't know what you mean by Ghost Stories. Anyway, some of my favorite like TV stuff to watch that I find really funny is I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think It's Always Funny in Philadelphia. It's always funny in Philadelphia as well. But It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I absolutely love that show because I genuinely think it's very funny, and sometimes it's also incredibly poignant, which is also kind of funny to me. Like they really handle modern day topics really funny sometimes, and the craziness out of character weird stuff, and the fact that every character is unlikable, but not in a way that they're not funny, but unlikable as in they're bad people. So if stuff happens to them, you don't really feel bad for them because they're bad people. Nobody in that show is necessarily a good person. So many just are not. So I find The Nightman Cometh. Yeah, such a good episode as well. I love that episode. I just love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think it's really funny. And another TV show that I really like, that I think is kind of funny, is... I really liked when it was still out and about is Community. You know, Troy and Abbott in the morning, and we're back. You know, that kind of shit. I loved Community. The first 3 seasons of Community were some of the best television ever. So I like that a lot. I woke up this morning, got some gabagool. Yeah, I also like The Sopranos a lot, but we're talking more about comedy stuff, you know. But I love The Sopranos as well. The Sopranos is also probably my favorite TV show ever. I love The Sopranos. I literally started a rewatch of Community last night. Community is so good. It is crazy. But I'm still waiting for 6 seasons and a movie. I'm still waiting for the movie. You are Streets Ahead, Holy Void. Yes. I love this. Streets Ahead. Pierce was also such a... Even though the actor behind Pierce absolutely was a pain to work with and also kind of hated everyone, like was kind of a bitch about it. Like, he was really funny on Community, Pierce. I thought Pierce was really funny at times. I just love Community. Community's really good. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is very good. And sometimes... But I would say that's more mediocre, but it's not terrible. And sometimes I watch it when I'm in the mood for it, you know. Sometimes I watch Big Bang Theory. But Big Bang Theory is sometimes good. As in funny, poignant, etc. Sharp, interesting. But sometimes it's also kind of too cliche for me. But I would say some of my favorite stuff is like Community and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It is hilarious to me. I absolutely love that shit. And especially the acting in Community is fucking crazy. This stream is my favorite comedy. It's hosted by a great e-clown. Every day I try to come closer to what Germa985 is doing. Shane. Every day I try to get closer to what Germa is doing. If I would have to say who am I trying to be as an example for the streams, it's Germa. Because I find Germa985 very funny. But luckily enough, I'm not as stupid as he is. Because man, some people you truly think there's nothing going on in that head. Now is there? Eggman did something to the moon. What did he do? Stay away. What am I missing? I just have nostalgia for Big Bang Theory because we always watched it when we ate dinner at the TV. Yeah, Big Bang Theory, it's not bad, but it's not insane good either. Like, Jesus Christ. No, there's nothing. I need a new direction. But yeah, no, it's not bad, but it's not as good as like It's Always Sunny and stuff. I feel like at least 50% of YouTube funny men try to be Germa. Which is a fair point. Germa has a bit of a cult following in that regard. But in my opinion, it's not bad to take inspiration from things. I just like the thing I try to mostly like quote unquote emulate from Germa is just the laid back weirdness, you know? Just fucking around and having fun with it. Have you ever watched I Love Lucy? I don't think so. What is I Love Lucy? No, I've never watched I Love Lucy. Whoa, this is old as hell. This is 1951. Whoa. Is this like one of the first sitcoms ever? This is really old. Whoa. I have 70 alternative accounts. Wait. I'm Germaing it. I'm Germaing it. So good. Are you now? Me when the finale of The Sopranos for the first time, confused as fuck. Me after many years. Man, that was such a cool finish. The ending of Sopranos is legendary, and I'm so glad that they never tried to clear that up. I was forced to watch I Love Lucy. Is it any good? Where do I need to go? Yo, Rockman, tell me where I need to go. I'm gonna get real mad. I Love Lucy scared me as a kid. Why? Where do I need to be? Wait. Yeah, but I think I need to talk to her and she'll open the gate. How did she open that with her mind? Wally, I feel like that in 90% of dungeons. Yeah, everybody has their moment in a dungeon where they're like, what the hell am I supposed... Where am I? What's happening? Everybody has that moment. And if you say, oh, I never have that moment. I'm Mr. Smart Man. I always know what to do. Then you're lying. And you know you are. And you will go to hell and prison at some point for your crimes. That day has not come yet, but it will come someday. You will realize your tomfoolery, your idiotic nature, your words filled with malice and none with wisdom. Oh my god. Oh, it's the canon event. Here we are. Give me the bow. Let's do something fun. Well, you can't damage them with the bow. Bull-ish. I thought that would be the most fun target practice ever. This is what I mean. I hate these things. Well, I can damage you with that. Gotcha. I didn't play OOT/M growing up. I just played it as a 20 to 30 something. Honestly, might be even better than like as a kid. Then you at least understand what's happening a lot better. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, stay away from me. Shit, I missed. Ow, I hate how the long jump is such a useless move in this temple. This dungeon. Yeah, ice levers are the worst. I mean, I like Snow Peak, you know, but it is... Like, the criticism of it feels very long-winded and pointless at times, I kind of understand. It certainly has its flaws as well. It's not like a flawless masterpiece or something like that. It's pretty good, but it's not that good. Let's use the cheapo bombs. Insert. Shit, not fast enough. Of the candle enemy in the Oracle games. What's the candle enemy again? Indeed, I can think of that exact moment for me in Dodongo's Cavern every time I got frozen for a second. In Dodongo's Cavern? By what? Turn around. Turn around. I've played both Oracle of Ages and Seasons, but I can remember barely anything from it. Yeah, I'm also not the biggest Ages, especially Seasons. I don't like Seasons that much. I liked Ages more. Because Ages at least had, like, that was mostly puzzling. And it was pretty good from what I remember. But I'll be very honest, there's so much I don't remember about Oracle of Ages. Or Seasons. So much I don't remember. This is the moment where the bow finally comes out. Why are there pictures of the castle and Ordon in this building? Fuck and off. Ikadaki goddamn us. Fucking Link. Oh my god. I thought he'd jump too far, but he didn't, luckily enough. Would light them with an ember seed, then they would run around the room until they explode. Oh, yeah, they're similar to the what do you call it? Those robotic things in the Wind Waker that also just kind of go absolutely haywire when you hit them. Everybody does Holy Void. If they tell you, oh, what the hell are those red dots on the map? Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I know what they mean. What the dog doing? Chat, what the dog doing? I'm a dirty, mangy dog, and I'm doing this dungeon. I remember going to hell in seasons. The skeleton pirate, the 2 rideable animals, the intro, the big tower in Aegis, and the Ganon fight. That mostly it. I mostly remember the animals. Wait. Yeah, there are cannonballs there. I don't necessarily care about the cannonballs that much. There's another chest behind there, but I can't get to that. I was about to say, come back to me, baby. Got him. No, I need the thing for that. Get out of here. I need the key. I need a key. I need a... Oh. Wily, dig the snow. There's a chest. There is. I was about to say, dig, dog, dig. Key? Key. What if you played Mega Man X4 without taking damage? No. I've never beaten any game without taking it. A friend of mine was saying, like, oh yeah, I'm busy with my second fucking Elden Ring no-hit run. I'm like, are you, what the fuck? What do you mean? Are you absolutely bananas? Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Well, then we're doing this. Ta-da! I opened the door and I closed it again. What do you think, chat? Missed me with that BS. Yesterday, when I had time to do whatever I felt like, I watched The Hateful Eight, the Quentin Tarantino movie, because I'd never seen The Hateful Eight, and it was pretty good. Samuel L. Jackson is fantastic in that movie, like many others that he's in. It's pretty good, The Hateful Eight. It's kind of like Django Unchained, but everybody is unlikable. But it's similar style in terms of texture, feel, cinematography, yada yada. Yada 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 yada. So it's pretty good. I would give it a solid 8.5. Not as good as Django Unchained itself, though. It's very much like a murder mystery bottle episode. Like kind of who did it, you know? Did the butler kill the... that kind of shit. Still pretty good, though. Ow, I just should stop doing that. Where do we go now? What could what could the gimmick be for the third Oracle game? Maybe you could switch between top-down view and top-down view and 3D or 2D view. That'd be crazy. I'm not sure. Great movie of my favorite actors. The actor who plays the ghoul also in that movie. Yeah, true. I saw that as well. I was watching it and I was like, hey, that's the guy who plays the ghoul in the Fallout show. He did a phenomenal performance as well as that, like, southern sheriff character that he had to play. Yeah, where does this guy come from, you think? And is this a Yeti just like Yeto and Yeta? Why is this guy even here? Let's be for real. Why is this guy here? Ow. 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 I should have gotten out of here while I had the chance. Let me get some good soup. He seems to be some lizard guy. Maybe a squatter, who knows. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what he's doing here. Mystery bottle episode is a perfect description. Yeah, that's it, really. It's a murder mystery bottle episode. That is what Hateful Eight is. But it's done really well. But it's a very, like, people died, who murdered them? Was it the butler type shit, you know? But the thing is, with Quentin Tarantino, he also loves making shit like that. Like the murder mystery type stuff. And the original reason why he made the Hateful Eight is because he wanted to make a spin-off thing, something in the world of Django Unchained. Originally with Django. Dead. Also, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, underrated concept that has been done, I think, only once in the entire franchise. A boss or enemy that you kill actually leaving behind the weapon that they used, which then becomes one of Link's items. They throw him in the cell because he keeps throwing his balls at the guests. This would be terrifying IRL. Yeah, it would be very concerning. Hey, what the hell? Oh my god, so much money. Oh yeah, Gale Boomerang was the same. Yeah, no, that's true as well. But I can't remember them doing that really in other games, right? It's just a staple of Devil May Cry. Ah. Well, I don't necessarily am against it, what they're doing in this game with it. I think it's pretty cool. No? Can I not get to the sides here? I thought I could. From what I remember. Oh my god, it's so snowy. Hop. Hop. Okay, wait, I need to go back. We'll go this way. Yeah, now I can just destroy those ice levers in seconds. And I can also just do... Whoop! I missed. Whoop. Godver. I missed. No, I can't do that. I can't hit you from there. Sucks. Yeah, I know. I have to go the long way around. I just wanted to go to... Oh, wait, never mind. This is the shorter way. Lamau. I do like the ball and chain. It's just, like, it's just outside of this dungeon. It's not super useful. You can use it in combat. It's not terrible. The only bad thing about the... Wait, can you change that? Oh, is that a thing in the settings? Cheats? Super claw shot, fast iron boots, transforms anywhere, fast roll. On fast spinner, free magic armor, invisible enemies. Oh, invincible. Always great spin, super claw shot. No, that's not a thing. I wish it was. Whoa! Look how fast we are, chat. Whee! Oh, you put like a fish, pumpkin, cheese, goat's cheese. This is a weird soup. Taste it. Oh shit! Whoops. Sorry, chat. Is it already? It's not. Is it already superb? It shouldn't be superb, right? Oh, it's already superb too. Are we already kind of... Oh, we're almost done with this dungeon already? No. Would you want to make enemies invincible? No, leaving the head of the fish in is not diabolical. That's called flavor. Soup makes me want to make soup, especially with a -40 winter. I love soup. I have soup in the fridge. I always thought that Snow Peak was longer than this. Why does snow become evil here? Boom! You saw that? I broke them all in one go. Pretty cool! I missed. Oh wait, I can run around real fast. I was about to say that's the cheat I was looking for. Bop. Twilight Princess probably has had the best dungeons as whole. Definitely very unique concept in comparison to the older games. Yeah, I agree. The dungeons overall in Twilight Princess are really good. They're a lot of fun. Let me see. What do I need to do here again? Ooh, I remember there's like a secret here. There's something here. What was here again? A heart piece or something? What was it again? This floor is gonna... Boop. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There's supposed to be a floor there that is breakable. Was that it? Yeah, that was what I was looking for. And then I can get out that way. Use the ball and chain on the flow. Which flow? Oh, that flow. Stop, villainous scum! Transition into ball attack! Whee! Saw that? That was perfect. Wait, I can just keep this out. It weighs nothing anyway. Bung, 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 bung. I love the quality of life stuff in Dusklight. What's your favorite dungeon in the whole series? Probably Stone Tower. I like Stone Tower Temple a lot. Although, I must say, the second half of Stone Tower can be a bit confusing, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just me being dumb. Shit. Tell me I can do that. Nay, nay! That might not actually be bad. That is a very good development. Loving it. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Oh, yeah, we got fast rolling on, so we're like going at the speed of sound. Going at the speed of sound. Something Sonic. Because Wily knows nothing about Sonic. Because I am not autistic. No. There's nothing wrong with Sonic. Son of a bitch, Link. Yeah, this is probably the most, like, stud that Link has been in any of the games. Yeah, I know you always love to do that, and it pisses me off anytime you do. I'm going to shoot him with a bow and see what it does. You know what? You know what? I ain't dealing with any of this. It did not kill him? Fine, as long as you don't interfere with my plans. Oh. Are you down here now? Hello? Are you out of bounds? Did you clip out of bounds? The fuck? Huh. He disappeared. Well, that is not necessarily a bad outcome. So let me just get rid of you two. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Link did have the high ground, and God did it help. No, Link, you idiot. He did really clip out of bounds. He is really gone, though. I'd say Breath of the Wild Link is more athletic, but Twilight is the most stoic / physically powerful. Yeah. I think he's also one of the tallest Links. Because usually Link, in general, is not that tall of a character, you know? Okay, now they should be coming together at the same time. Yeah. Hop. Finally. Wait, how far does the super claw shot go? What is the range of the claw shot? Wait, you can just go anywhere? Oh my god. That is stupid. But I love it. Whoop. Was Breath of the Wild the first game where you could press A button and he would just jump? Yeah. But crazy enough, the concept has actually been... The concept has actually been in the franchise. As in, oh, we would really like to do this or add this, or that could be a good idea. Ever since Ocarina of Time. They had planned an original, like, manual jump button in Ocarina of Time. But they got rid of it. But, like, all the way back in, Wait, so I can just... What is here? Oh, I had missed you. Small key. Fantastic. Yeah, this makes it all a much faster ordeal, to be honest. Where are we? What is this? Is this an empty room? There's nothing here. It's just an empty room. There's nothing here. What, bro? What froze? Yeah, the claw shot makes it, like, a lot easier. Really saves me boatloads of time. Wait, how? Oh yeah, I need to solve the other ice puzzle, which is harder. Which sucks. Boop. Boop. Actually, no. Oh, they actually continued Ryu Jinx? Well, that's a good development. What was it again? I know I need to loop around, kinda, to, like, build up something here so it can... I think I already know what I need to do. Yeah, no, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Bye, Pretzel! What is this? Wily being fast at puzzles? God does exist. Yeah, no, you're right, Leonard. It trivializes the game a little bit too much. It's fun though, Super Claw Shot. Ow! Oh, Jesus Christ. Could you guys stop? Here, boom. None of that. I said you had to stop. You just didn't listen. And so they paid the price. Boom, boom. Oh, 5 buckos. Okay, where do I need to be? An IQ too high? Oh my god, who would have thought? I'll only use the claw shot for the entrance heart piece in this dungeon, as well as backtracking to get to the treasure room in Hyrule Castle. Yeah, fair. Fair. Where do I need to go? How do I get to that middle section? Oh, wait. Bye. I already have a key. Bye. If I need key, I got key. Uh-oh. This whole cabal. I'm so excited to release Link on Hyrule Field with his super dash speed. Ow. What do you get out of this, even? Ow. I need to stop doing that, because that just doesn't work. I hate that enemy so badly. Oh yeah, I need to get the ball to that side, so I need to fire it here. The ball's already in there, right? I think I already put it in there, at least. If the game didn't remember, I'm pissed. The game didn't remember. Stupid game! Stupid dog. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is the part where I need to do a lot of effort. Yeah, I need to get one of the 2 balls from there, in here. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. When are we getting a new Tingle game? Yeah, it's been so long since they actually released a game in the original Tingle series. He is the real green hero. Ow. I need a real hero to save me. Tingle. Tingla. Tingle, the island guy? Yes. He has an island. Tingle went to Epstein Island. Tingle lives on Epstein Island. Tingle is Epstein Island. Okay, one last time. Oh, don't mirror my game, please. One more time, chat. Whoops. Wrong door. Oh, certainly wrong door. Wily needs a hero, for he is the fairy godmother. I need a hero. Honestly, still a better edition than the original. That was such a banger of a song, it was crazy. The Shrek 2 version of I Need a Hero is still like the superior version to the original. But it's the same with that song in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Done by, I think, what was it, Black Sheep? Let me see. Discord, I forbid you to open on my left screen. You do it anyway. I hate you. Stupid Discord. But it's just like that one song from... Hello. Hi, cool. Hundreds of billions of dollars. And the app cannot function. Love to see it. Why is all the software nowadays so unstable? It's so annoying. What is that song? Yeah, Black Sheep. Oh, that song by Metric. Black Sheep. Like the Scott Pilgrim version is so much better than the original. It's kind of crazy. The original shit in comparison. It's really bad. Harsh to say for the people who made it, but... Brie Larson, even though I kind of despise Brie Larson as a human being, did a better rendition of that song for sure. Sometimes you have that in movies. Where just they... Kablamo! Yeah, I do. It's about to say. Ow. Ow. Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god, my... I also love the Shrek 2 version of Livin' La Vida Loca. Dun, 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 dun. Shrek 2 was such a good movie. Such a lightning in a bottle type thing. They've never been able to recreate it. Now I have that in, like, now that's stuck in my head, Georg. What have you done? Hundreds of billions of shekels, and they still cannot program a decent website. I will defeat you all in single combat. Yeah. Wow, all y'all have been defeated. Uh-oh, more. I will defeat all y'all. Shit. I'm gonna defeat all of them this way. Can I target the right enemy, please? Nintendo, I know it's really hard to make decent games sometimes. Fucking Christ. I tried to target that one guy for like 50 minutes. Well, it felt like... Ow, only things I would criticize this game for. It is impossible to do an actual circle spin. Why is it so easy to do like the spin in OOT, but so hard in Twilight Princess? I don't get that. Ow. Oh, Puss in Boots 2 is amazing. It is arguably, I like it more than Shrek 2 even. Finally. Yeah, Shrek 3 is just kind of very mediocre, honestly. But Puss in Boots 2 is probably my favorite animated movie ever. It's so fucking good. Pinkle from Rosie Rupe Land? I've arguably never played that game. How are you still alive? By being good, Mots. Yep! Insert, like, fucking... What is it? What is that movie? Uh-oh. Girl, you don't want to know how fast I am up there. Ha! Foolish woman. I will open this... Oh, you broke their heart! That is symbolically very cute. Also, Sex 5 has actual stereotypical zoomers. It makes me want kilometers per second. Yeah, I've seen that, and some people were like, oh, the art style looks like AI. But I don't necessarily agree with that. It's just a slightly different art style, but I wouldn't necessarily say it is AI-ified. I don't necessarily see that. I don't know, that... I swear to God, it's like, ugh, that's AI. It has become a bit of a buzzword at times. Even for stuff that's just not AI. They just don't like the aesthetic, you know? But I saw, like, the stuff for Shrek 5, and... I don't know, man. They teased the new... Oh, they teased the new Shrek movie at the end of Puss in Boots 2, but I ain't feeling it, brother. Puss in Boots 2 was insane, so I will be optimistic. Please, this way, Waddle, 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 waddle. And then she go haywire. Such a good image for like a thumbnail, that face. Oh! It doesn't look AI at all. I just don't like some of the stuff in my very personal opinion. Yeah, exactly. No, I didn't assume you would say that, Mox. But that's just like the overall consensus from what I heard when the Shrek 5 stuff dropped. Is there were also a lot of people, this looks like AI, and I was like, this is not AI. You just don't like the art style, you fucking idiot. And yes, I get what they, and like, to those people, I get what you mean. It looks kind of not that great. Not very optimistic after seeing that. Boom. 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 Wow. Boom. I would love it if she would just like spawn like 20 tentacle arms, you know? Like, that'd be great. Encased in her ice prison. I like how they use the floor as like a mirror. I think that's pretty cool. Cool, let's dump all of these on the side. So they're not actually in the way. Where is she then? Come on then. Oh, I forgot about that part. Shit. Oh, I still hit her. Ow, missed. Wait, I can just... Son of a bitch! So annoyed. This is my fault, though. I'm playing, like, really horribly. I should know better. Missed. Whoop. I still remember watching your old Scariest Thing in Zelda video as a kid and actually finding it creepy. That cutscene was off the parts you included back then. Yeah, because she does have like a fucking crazed look. It is kind of crazy. I like making videos about stuff that's scary, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably one of my favorite topics to actually make videos on. Stuff that is quote-unquote scary. I like scary stuff. I like horror. Still do. Haha, got you anyway, you bit. Oh, you hear her? She's rowing again. Ow. Boom! Defeated! All of them are ice elementals too, like this. In Devil May Cry 3, the actual boss can do ice spike attacks. It would have been cool if she did that. She should have done that. Oh my god, it is the shard. Play a horror game like Garden of Banban. We can play horror. Well, I've done like, I've played like Resident Evil on stream quite often. A couple of Resi games. I love Resi. 2 more left. Bucky. Bucko! Buck Fitty! Woo! Chat! Woohoo! Woo! Buck Fitty! Let's hurry up and collect the rest of those pieces, Bucky. No. I first want the 2 lovebirds. I want to see the 2 lovebirds. Found you when you first started 11 years ago. It was in my mid-20s, now my mid-30s, so I didn't grow up with your videos, but I did find my craving for Great Zelda lore expansion. Well, glad to hear it. Also, like, that's not necessarily bad. The thing that is very fun about Wily is that I've noticed that the audience can be very young, 8 years old. I've seen 8 years old. I've talked to them, like, that watch the videos and blah, blah, blah. But they can also be, like, 40. Because Zelda and Nintendo is so old that the age of viewership can really range, which is really fun for me. As a 28-year-old. When you were watching me in mid-20s, like 11 years ago, I was like 17. But I was like 16 when I started making videos on the Wily. No. Forget Mirietta. This is so adorable. So cute. So cute. Yeah, I've been doing this for so long as well, like making YouTube videos. It's kind of crazy. So adorable. And honestly, I still really like making videos. The only thing that kind of frustrates me at times is mostly how social media has changed over these last 11 years. But and when it comes to that, she was 17, Scott. I forbid you from dating Ramon. No. Yeah, that is like Scott Pilgrim is also also a movie filled with characters that are very flawed and unlikable. Although, in my opinion, the Scott Pilgrim comics are much better than the movie. The movie is just kind of stereotypical manic pixie girl type shit. It just has very good stylization and musical choice. And amazing scene transitions, because it's Edgar Wright. So you have the most crazy scene transitions. Yetis have insane sexual dimorphism. What is dimorphism again? But yeah, no, I really like making videos. I just don't like stuff like shorts and reels, and I don't do daily Snapchats, and like... I don't care about any of that. And I don't scam people with Pokemon card scams and whatnot. or filming people in like in the woods in Japan and other crazy shit. But to be honest, my most hated thing about modern social media is just shorts, reels, TikToks. They've really affected the landscape for creators massively, and big tech companies don't feel the hit. Creators do. Because most people who make shorts or reels or TikToks make no money. Even big accounts, a lot of big accounts don't make money. Unless they do specific sponsored posts. Oh, epic superb soup. I do have superb soup. Difference between male and male specimen, male and female specimens. As in, yeah, as in big difference in terms of how they look. I get what you mean. With Yeto being much bigger and Yetta being much smaller, and like facial face is very different. Like a lot of, yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you're putting down. Yeehaw. Okay, how much money do we have? We only have $287 for the witch lady. For the demon child. The child that everybody fears. How am I gonna get money? Let's actually put Elden Bridge back where it belongs, by the way. And then let's also, yeah, we're just, oh shit, I'm all the way here. I would rather be outside of the dungeon. How do I, oh, that's not great. Shit, I just want to go to the, fuck it, we'll go through the river then. How far into the game are we now, percentage-wise? Beyond the halfway point, because we have City in the Sky. We have City in the Sky. Oasis Flight. Okay, cool. We have City in the Sky that we need to do, which we actually that has quite the build-up though. We got Temple of Time, and then we're gonna beat the shit out of Zant, and then we're gonna go to Hyrule Castle. So we're like basically, I think, slightly beyond the halfway point. And we're like 22 hours in, so I think we can beat this game in a total, because this is the, how many? I think I labeled them wrong, to be honest. Let me see. Content. Live. How many? Here, Dusklight. 1. Because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 5. Also, why did it get copyright strike on this video? 5. 5. I think 4 to 6 more streams, I think. Also, I need to change this to 7. Yeah, I think But I think, no, we're just gonna roll across this desert at speeds that are unforgivingly fast. Deja vu. Deja vu. Wait. Ow. That is stupid. Okay. That saved a lot of time. Wait, but I don't have a war point here. I need to first unlock a war point. Aha, here we go. But I think 4 to 6 more streams and we'll be done with this. So that's like 3 times 4, 12. Yeah, 12 to 20 hours maybe. Oh yeah, whoops. Bullshit. Ah, fucking. Cool. All y'all idiots gone. Mask minifairs. What does this? This only has the pose, I think. That was insanely stupid. What, the 6-7% into the game, basically. No, I think we're like 60% in. And we're around 25 hours into the game, if I remember correctly. Less. Total playtime is 19 hours and 44 minutes. Yeah, I think a maximum of 6 streams and this game is done. Okay, let's... funny little Easter egg, everybody. I'm gonna show you all a funny little Easter egg. Yeah, the bugs. That's the only other thing. No, this isn't the right place. Get serious. Do it over. Or... Here, then you bring it to another place that is wrong. At some point, she'll get really angry. I think if you do like three different spots, then she gets like pissed. Or am I misinterpreting this? Might be misinterpreting this. That's where the bridge disappeared, right? You just fall into the gorge if you go there. Better not. Oh, yeah, of course. Let me first stop rage baiting best girl. No. Rage bait best girl, rage bait best girl, rage bait best girl. Wily is Raja Bating. I am Raja Bating, everybody. Transform. I only have $268 roonies. That's nothing. Oh, we're so fast. Uh-oh. We need to go to the postal guy as well. For some rewards. Where is the dog? Where is the baby? Wily is a scared braka. Yeah, I have no money, bro. I need money. So let's go to the postal guy and see if we can get some money out of him. Uh-oh. We meet again. Oh, Helm Splitter was the most recent one we learned. Oh, Mortal Draw! Yeah, Mortal Draw is a good one. It's basically a draw with a cut. A very defensive move. What stuff does the Poe guy give you? Whoop. I think lots of money. It's mostly like upgrades and a lot of money. At the end, he gives you like infinite money, basically, which is kind of crazy. You can just infinitely ask him for money. Which, at some point, the only thing you can do with that infinite money is fuel the magic armor with it. No, we need to go to... what do you call it? Whoop. This might actually speed up our way of getting around, because I think I'm not going to use the super claw shot in actual... I'm not going to use it in actual dungeons, but I am going to use it to traverse the world. Because it makes us together with the rolling. Bye, horse. I do like the fact that you can talk to the horse as Wolf Link. 2 letters. All right, everybody. Here we go. This is fantastic. I love this. God, and the time it saves me. Wait. Yeah, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Do I have to go back and get this piece again to re-warp it? Oh my god. But now Buck Fitty is completely... yeah, Buck Fitty is completely useless. Don't you need to use the claw shot in the City of the Sky? Yeah, but I'll turn it on to... I'll turn it into the normal claw shot again. Oh, hey, hello. I didn't know you were here. Oh! Son of a bitch. Hey, caught. Ow. Stare out the mortal soul. Warp. Fine, we'll warp it to the rank location. I had my D&D today. Hard long battle. One of the characters went down. Battle ended regardless. But most survived? God damn it. Down equals dead, doesn't equal dead. Everyone else survived. including the clerics who's within walking distance. So, not too shabby. Where do I transform into human? Where do I need to go? What is the next thing we needed to do? Oh yeah, we need to go to the postal guy, and I think that's kind of the last thing we're gonna do. Oh my god. There's a... Fuck. Not too shabby then, Clont. Ow. Sumis! The fuck? Oh shit. Wait, who's that character? I never talked to that character. I want to know who that character is. Who are you? Oh, and who are you? This woman is so small. Oh my god, that's his... I saw the guy's exact clone. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh wait, I went too far. Whoops. I need to head to the right before making this bend. Right? Where's the postal guy? What the fuck? Am I stupid? Don't answer that question, chat. I forbid you. Where's the postal guy again? What the fuck? Ow. It's not here. Ow. Yeah, it's here. The Mowards! Oh, hello. We normally hold our meetings in the open space in front of Giovanni's house, but I don't see why, if Boss Django isn't coming anyway, we can't have the meeting in front of my house. I hear voices coming from Giovanni's house. I remember if there's something keeping him in there. Let me just get in, boys. Yeah, Link rolling against the wall with the speed of sound. I still need to get him 4 ghosts. Okay. Rip. What's this sign even say? Giovanni's house, really shittily. Oh my god, it's playing with the ball! They're playing with the ball! Look! I've never seen them do this in the game. I've never seen these cats actually have playful behavior. I truly had no idea this was even in the game. Like, as in behavior for the cats to play with the ball. What the fuck? This is literally... I've played this game like 5 or 6 times. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Oh, but you're the cutest. Oh, look. Just like, why are you picking on my mama? Oh. I've never seen them play with the ball. That is crazy. I didn't... that is crazy. That's literally... It's literally behavior. It's not random. It's literally programmed behavior. Yeah, lovelies. It is 11 p.m., so we're going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope to see you all tomorrow. We're going to play some Donkey Kong Bonandia. And then as soon as we're done with Bonandia and Twilight Princess, we're going to pick some other games to play. But lovely, so I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Thank you all so much for coming. We started around 3 hours ago, and I'm quitting now. Those are my times every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Although I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of Wednesday to have more time to make vids and just streaming on Monday and Tuesday, but we'll see what I feel about that in time. For now, it's still Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Here over on YouTube. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Love doing it. And I need to get my streams on Twitch as well. I need to multi-stream to Twitch. But lovelies, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you all tomorrow when we're gonna play some Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're very close to finishing that game. We're not super far off, I think. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. All right, cool. If you're looking for the VODs, they're on the channel. I labeled them all. All right, cool. Bye, everybody. Love you very much. Love you. Love you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.